Okay, imagine this for a second. Your wallet. It feels lighter, like noticeably lighter. And that little nagging worry about losing a card or having it stolen, gone. Imagine managing all your different bank accounts, payments, savings, everything just by tapping around in an app. Because let's face it, for most of us, modern finance is, well, it's a bit of a juggle, isn't it? Physical cards, different online portals, finding that sweet spot between things being easy and things being secure. That's the constant challenge. Plus, just keeping track of all the tools we use. Okay, so let's unpack this. Today, we're diving deep into NexusPay. It's a mobile financial services app from Dutch Bangla Bank, DBBL. Now, this isn't just another digital wallet. The promise here is, a fully cardless banking and payment system. Sounds pretty revolutionary. So our mission today, figure out how this thing actually works, what cool features it has, maybe some surprising ones, and, why people are calling it a potential game changer for digital finance.
Exactly. And just so you know where we're coming from, this deep dive is based on a really close look at NexusPay, your cardless banking solution. It's pretty comprehensive source material, lays out all the features, the functionality, gives us a solid base to understand how this app really aims to change things up.
Right. So at its heart, NexusPay is DBBL's shot at making finance feel unburdened. Is that the right word? When we say cardless, we really mean it. Like totally moving beyond the plastic. Credit cards, debit cards, all of that stuff. The idea is to bundle all that power into your phone. Think about what that means for you, the user. Freedom from the physical wallet, basically.
Yeah, what's really fascinating, I think, is how NexusPay isn't just about replacing one specific card. It's built to be this central hub.
Okay.
It works with a whole range of cards and services.
Okay.
So you've got compatibility with Nexus cards, obviously, but also Visa, MasterCard.
Yeah.
That covers a huge amount of ground. But then it also pulls in Dutch Bangla banking and even their Rocket mobile banking.
Ah, okay. So it's pulling different types of services together. Precisely. And that's strategic. It tackles that common headache, of juggling different apps, different cards, different accounts. It's aiming for this single, unified experience. Something many of us probably wish we had.
That unification point is huge, yeah. Because it leads right to thinking about how much easier that makes things. You're not digging through cards, trying to remember PIN-ins, or just, did I even bring the right one today?
All right.
Instead, it's all meant to be there in the app, ready to go. Cuts down on that daily friction, Okay, and this is where NexusPay starts to get, really interesting, I think. It brings some properly futuristic payment methods to your phone, makes everyday stuff feel super smooth and secure too. Like you can make cardless payments using QR codes. Just scan the code at the shop or use NFC near-field communication. Just tap your phone like a contactless card, but, no card needed.
Super quick. Less fumbling.
Exactly. And for when you do need cash, they're rolling out cardless ATM withdrawals.
That's the big one. Right. Imagine just leaving the wallet at home for good, but still being able to pay for stuff or get cash out. That's liberating.
It really is. And it goes beyond just paying at the counter or getting cash. The app really simplifies those core everyday tasks too. Money transfers, paying bills.
Okay.
So you can send money to basically any mobile number or transfer to other bank cards or accounts. And here's the kicker, it's free.
Wow, okay. Free transfer?
Free money transfers. Let that sink in. That's not just convenient, it's disruptive.
Yeah, no kidding. Transaction fees add up.
They absolutely do. Offering it free, that really challenges the old way of doing things. It could massively boost adoption, especially where people make lots of small payments.
Makes sense.
It does raise that question, how significant is that free aspect for getting people on board? And what does that do to the traditional fee structures?
Good point.
Plus, paying your utility bills, mobile top-ups, all that stuff directly in the app. It just bundles another common headache into one place. Saves time, hassle.
Right. That free transfer thing is definitely a massive hook. Creates a strong reason to switch. But, okay, convenience is one thing. Security is the other big one, right? Yeah. Especially online.
Always.
So NexusPay has this really clever feature for online payments. You can generate temporary card numbers.
Yes, the 10-minute numbers.
Exactly. They only work for 10 minutes. It's like a burner phone for your card details.
Yeah, good analogy.
You use a unique number for one purchase, and then it's gone. So if that merchant gets hacked later, your real card details are safe.
That builds a lot of trust. It addresses a major fear people have about online shopping.
Totally. And sticking with security and just making life easier, you can load multiple bank cards into the app digitally.
Less physical clutter.
Yep. And if you have DBBL accounts, you can see mini statements, check your last few transactions right there in the app, instant overview.
And if you step back and look at the bigger picture, NexusPay isn't just for payments and transfers. It's really bringing more complex banking services straight to your phone.
Like what?
Well, things you'd normally have to go to a branch for, or maybe log into a separate web portal. Think about requesting a new checkbook. You could start that process in the app.
Okay, convenient.
But more than that, managing things like fixed deposits, FDRs, or double per savings accounts, DPS accounts.
So actual savings and investment products.
Exactly. Being able to manage those long-term savings tools from your phone,
Yeah.
that's a big step. It makes those services much more accessible, especially if getting to a branch is tricky. You can track progress, see maturity dates.
Yeah.
It really deepens the integration.
That is pretty deep integration, yeah. Takes it beyond just spending money to actually managing it more seriously. And on a practical note, day to day, there's also a location finder.
Oh, yeah. The basics.
Right. Helps you find nearby DBBL branches, ATMs, agents, even shops that take NexusPay, so you're never stuck wondering where to go.
Ties it all together.
It really rounds it out as a complete mobile bank, not just a payment app. So, okay, if you're listening and thinking, all right, how do I get started with this? The setup process seems pretty straightforward, but secure.
Which is what you want.
Definitely. First step, obviously, grab the app, Google Play Store, Apple App Store, standard stuff.
Yep.
Then you open it, hit register, agree to the terms, the usual scroll. Then you put in your mobile number. They send you a one-time password, an OTP by text to make sure it's really you.
Standard security measure.
Right. Then you set up your own 6-digit PN. That's your key to get in later. And then the main verification step. This usually means providing your national ID, maybe passport details, whatever they need to securely link your identity.
Crucial step. KYC, know your customer.
Exactly. Once that's done and you're verified, then you can add your DBBL accounts or your other Visa or MasterCards into the app and you're good to go.
That setup process sounds thorough. But it brings up a really important point about any financial tool, really. While NexusPay offers all this amazing convenience, the specifics, they really matter.
How so?
Well, we've talked about the big features, the benefits, but things like exact transaction limits. Are there daily caps on APM withdrawals or transfers? Are there any fees, maybe for specific types of transactions, even if basic transfers are free?
The fine print.
Precisely. For that kind of detailed, granular information, you absolutely must check the official sources. Go to the Dutch Bangla Bank website or contact their customer support, because these details can change and they directly affect how you use the app.
Good advice. Always best to check directly with the bank. Okay, so wrapping things up, NexusPay really does look like a powerful, very integrated solution. It streamlines so much, cardless payments, those secure online transactions with the temporary numbers.
Which are very cool.
Yeah, plus the free money transfers and even getting into managing savings like FDRs and DPS accounts, all from your phone. It really shows how valuable it is to, stay informed about these innovations. They're changing how we deal with money fast.
So looking ahead then, what does something like this mean for the future of money? If truly cardless integrated banking like NexusPay really takes off, how does that reshape our whole relationship with physical cash? Or even with bank branches? And maybe the more exciting question, what other innovations could spin off from this shift? Where does it go next?
Yeah, lots to think about there. Definitely food for thought as things keep evolving. Well, thank you for joining us on this deep dive into NexusPay. We hope it's given you a good understanding and maybe sparked some thoughts about where cardless banking is headed and how your phone might just become your ultimate financial hub.